Hi Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. This is your weekly for May 5th through the 11th. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. At the beginning of this week, the moon is in Leo. By the end of the week, the moon is in Leo. We're about the first quarter by May 11th. But at the beginning of the week, our new moon is in Taurus. Mercury's in Aries, Venus is in Aries, Mars is in Gemini. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are all in retrograde. Pluto and Saturn, are both in Capricorn. And Jupiter's in Sagittarius. Uranus is in Taurus and Neptune is in Pisces. That is what's going on in the universe at the time of this reading. However, when the message resonates is when they resonate. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. We're going to do a pyramid spread to look at you and any people or situations you're dealing with and your advice to take in those situations and the outcome. Let's get some Isis Oracle guidance for you first, because this deck is right on top. Let's see what the universe has for you, Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. I hope y'all are doing okay. Portal of light. She glides on wings through time and space. All right, so let me pull the book out so I can read from the book about this card for you. Page 121. All right. It is only the physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space and allow your sense of self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. Beautiful. So there's some type of spiritual growth and elevation taking place here, which is lovely. And I know change can be scary, but it's a part of life, you know? It's inevitable. Sometimes when we have to lose old parts of ourselves, we can feel like who are we? You know, you kind of feel lost. But you only lose parts of yourself that you don't really actually need, and you replace them with the better new characteristics that you learn to possess. All right, what do you have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek in playfulness at the bottom of the deck. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This could involve flirting, but you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you're not currently together with this person, it could be because of your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, and or theirs together. I mean, collectively or separately. It could be many factors. However, you probably already know the person that you are either inquiring about, thinking about. If you're desiring a relationship or whatever, this person is probably, well, no doubt they're a soulmate, but they're probably the person that you're going to end up with, whoever comes to mind. So that's nice. All right, one more for Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Go with the flow. Yes, go with the flow. Allow the universe to take over. Do what you can, but don't try to have too much control over the situation. Just allow it to take place the way it's supposed to. Be decisive about what you want, though. Be clear. And as you put that out into the universe, it comes to you. It will come to you. So that's lovely. Let's move these oracle cards out of the way and go ahead and get into your spread. I do have my new tarot deck. Where's the box? What do I do with it? My soul cards are so beautiful. I'll be honest, they are very hard to see on camera because the writing is gold. So I will clarify the spread with the soul cards and get secondary advice with the Starman Tarot deck. Three more shuffles for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. 2, going on? All right. So I think this is this situation involves making an intelligent decision. Now the Queen of Swords, very intelligent, strong, could be witty, sharp-tongued, sharp-minded, could be a little sarcastic, could be someone who's widowed or reserved. I think this represents someone who is kind of doing what they have to do. They're stepping into their responsibility. They're making decisions because they have to. You could be, I feel like, whoever, if you're connected with someone, Lord, why can't I find the words? If you're connected with someone, I feel like y'all are separated. There's some type of distance, whether it's physical, emotional distance, there's some type of distance. So I feel like this queen is having to make intelligent decisions based on that alone. These are just like, okay, well, it doesn't make sense for me to give this energy because you're not here, so I have to move on, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do for me, right? That's what I get from that. And then we have the King of Swords. Okay. So we have a perfect pair. The King of Swords is what's representing you. The Queen of Swords represents the overall energy of the reading. These could both represent your energy or could represent another person. I feel like there is probably another person on your mind, at least. If you're not dealing with this person right now, I feel like they're at least on your mind. For person or situation number one, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This could be something that represents your happy ending, your overall prosperity and well-being, stability, family gains, generosity, support, and love from the family aspect, right? You could be trying to acquire this, or it just involves this. Either trying to maintain it or trying to require it. And this is over abundance as well. Person in the situation on this side is abundance. You know, this is financial security, stability, self-sufficiency. Also, like the single lady, single fella, you know. This is about money flowing. This is about accomplishment, enjoying success. So maybe you're trying to get from here to here, or you're either going to be single or in a relationship. And it's like, I can go this way or I can go that way. And then this represents your energy. This is you making strong-willed decisions, you know. This, with the Queen, it represents, it does say something about, you know, her spouse could be physically or emotionally distant, so she's having to step up and basically, you know, make the decisions that the man or the head of the household would typically make. Whether this is male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But I feel like this is you right now, stepping into your power, making strong-willed decisions, using judgment and strategy with your decision-making skills, and also just doing what you have to do. Knowing what you want, knowing how you need to go about getting it, and not being afraid to express that and make the decisions that need to be made in order to get there. And I feel like you have no problem making the decision to either be self-sufficient on your own or self-sufficient in a relationship. It's just like, how you want to do this? She's looking like, what? Which way you want to go? So, okay. So with this situation, whatever this represents, we have the Lovers here. With these two together, I do feel strongly that this is a deep connection that you either have or desire with someone. You probably have the connection, but this is probably someone that you want to be with, that you see yourself with, and with this could be the one. This probably is your soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever. And then we have the perfect pair here with the King and the Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign, or could have air in their chart. You could have air in your chart as well, which is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is Gemini energy, the Libra card. It's also the relationship you have with yourself, if this doesn't represent another person for you. But the Lovers, as far as advice, is going to represent making a decision about love. Could be involving a commitment. It could be you making the decision, right? Because you're making a decision. And I feel like you're going to have a problem making the decision that you need to make this in your best interest with the King and the Queen of Swords here. There's going to be a decision made regarding this situation, and it's either going to involve this prosperous ending, 10 of Pentacles ending with this person, or it isn't, you know, we'll see. But I feel like maybe this is an option for some of you, could be being presented to you, or it's just you're trying to figure out what decision you want to make. You want to make this the decision from your heart or from your mind. But I feel like either way, it's going to be a smart decision with the King and the King of Swords here. But the Lovers represents a commitment phase in a relationship, so it could be reconciling, but it could be it's a mature decision that benefits long-term needs rather than like the now. It's love rather than lust, and this is about investments, long-term investments, especially with this. So this is still kind of vague. With the Nine of Pentacles over here, we have the Chariot card for your advice to keep moving, stay determined. If this is you right now, keep it moving. And it's like whether this person is acting right or cooperating or whatever, you got to keep moving. You got to keep doing whatever you're doing. Stay motivated, stay driven, stay determined for whatever it is that you're after. This also represents momentum, forward movement, travel, opportunities, ambition, and drive. So I feel like either way, you can't go wrong. Whichever way this plays out, it can't go wrong. I feel like you're going to end up taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, sacrificing, stepping out on faith maybe. Let's get some clarity on this spread. All right, universe. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, for Scorpios. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, for Scorpios. Ten of Pentacles. God dog it. Oh my goodness. So I feel like either this person, if this is a person for you, this person represents your stability, or this person represents security for you. If it's a situation, I feel like you are so focused on this stability with the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles here twice. You are so focused on just being stable and having security, whether it's in this relationship or whether it's alone. Because I feel like you are fine either way, whether we're going to be together or not. There will be stability. There will be security with or without you. That's what I get from this. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles for Scorpios. Take it. Okay. Ace of Wands. One more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The King of Swords just showed itself to me again. And I'm going to put that back. These cards are kind of like, they're very soft, so they kind of stick to each other a little bit. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles, please. One more for the 9 of Pentacles. King of Swords. Okay, the King of Swords came right back on out. Okay. So the wands are now about, you know, newness, new beginnings, new desires, new creations, new inventions, birth and transformation of something. I think this is involving creativity, ideas, possibly travel, and I think you are the King of Swords is here twice now. So I feel like you are definitely using strength and intelligence. I won't say you're not thinking with your heart, but you're not allowing your emotions to guide this situation or be the basis on which you handle this situation. I feel like there's a new opportunity here for progress. And you're making smart decisions, but you're still being creative, and you're still being inventive, kind of like. This does represent good news, also good news about creativity, progress, and inventiveness. I feel like you're just making progress. You're making progress with decision making and being self-sufficient and making decisions for yourself, for your self-sufficiency, if that makes sense. I know that was kind of backwards. Yeah, I feel like you are making a lot of progress. I feel like you're expanding, you're growing from this Queen to the King of Cups very quickly, and your self-love is on point, right? Clarify the Fool card. Oh, no. Clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords, please. Clarify the King of Swords. Can't pull the card up. King of Wands. So I feel like you are making strong-willed decisions and you are expressing yourself. Yeah, you are in your power for real. Like, you are just reigning on your throne. Like, the King of Wands is all about self-expression. He knows what he wants. He knows how to go about getting it. He's exuberant. He's dynamic. He's, you know, male or female. This is just the energy of the card. We have 3 kings here, by the way. Some of you could possibly be dealing with multiple people, but I don't feel like that's happening here. I just feel like this is you stepping into this power and just being at like the top of your game mentally, passionately, creatively, making the best decisions for your future. This also is someone who is creative, a natural leader, passionate. So I feel like you are becoming passionate about the decisions that you're making for yourself. That's lovely. Clarify the Fool card, please. Clarify the Fool card. Four of Swords. So yeah. Let's see, one more for the Fool, please. Shit. One more for the Fool card. Hierophant. So yeah, I feel like you are taking you're taking a leap of faith by doing this on your own, creating this stability on your own. Whether this person that you desire is in the picture or not, I feel like you're taking a leap of faith to, because this is about, the Four of Swords came up and it's about meditation, but I get like a sense of isolation, like withdrawal, right? And then the Hierophant here is about unity or marriage, but it's also about higher learning, mentorship. So I feel like this is you. Hold on, let me see. Ceremony, conformity, knowledge, respect, and tradition. So yeah, I feel like this is you withdrawing, seeking higher knowledge with the Hierophant and the Four of Swords. And I feel like your leap of faith is kind of like doing it alone. Like I'm moving on alone. It's kind of what I get. Like I'm gonna go after this by myself. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this decision for me. I have to make this decision for me. I have to be self-sufficient. I have to stand on my own 2 feet. I have to take this risk. I have to take this leap of faith alone. I have to withdraw. I have to meditate. I have to, you know, unite with my higher self. I don't feel like it's a unity involving another person. Let's get some secondary advice from the Starman Tarot deck for you. What is the advice based on this spread? Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify Chariot, please. We got the Hermit. Yeah, so I did sense a little bit of like the Hermit with the 4 of Swords and the Hierophant. I don't know what the combination of those 2 cards together gave me, like Hermit mode, like higher learning, higher knowledge, isolation. That's like Hermit all day. So we have Judgment and Temperance with the Lovers. Lovely. Okay, this is okay. Hella balance here. Okay, let's see if I can wrap my mind around this, because I feel a certain way about it, but I don't know if I can express it into words. Okay, so with the Lovers, this is your advice on this 10 of Pentacles, this double 10 of Pentacles here, this security, this, you know, stability. All right, we got Judgment and Temperance. Where are you? Judgment. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Heeding the call of a higher power or purpose, a resurrection, a rebirth of a new personality. Forgive yourself and others. Be the visionary you are made to be. I feel like this is you making the commitment to yourself. Creating stability within yourself. Loving yourself. Making the relationship with yourself the forefront of your life. Then we have Temperance. Seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, exquisite balance, a period of rebirth. Absolutely. Slow down and view the world with fresh magical perspective. Trust your intuition. Yes. Absolutely. And I feel like that's what this leap of faith is all about. Trusting your intuition, trusting the universe. Because I feel like you have a sense of knowing. Like, you may not have physical proof that tells you that what you're doing is right, but I feel like you have a sense of knowing with all this major arcana and all these kings. Like we got 3 kings and a queen here. 4 kings now. The King of Swords again. The King of Swords came out 3 times. You are making decisions, honey. You're making choices. You doing the damn thing. That's what you're doing. The Alien. Let's look at the Alien card. This is your advice on this side with the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Your advice over here with the Chariot card, all major arcana. Oh no, except for the King of Swords. Everything else is major arcana. So I feel like your intuition is very on point. Your intuition is speaking to you. Your guides are speaking to you and guiding you, and you're listening. You're heeding the guidance. Whether you know it or not, whether you're just kind of doing what you feel, or you are channeling messages and you hear it clearly in your mind. The Alien is the Hermit card. Know your worth. You are perfect the way you are. Be free. Seek answers within. Go deeper and understand more of the universe. Take time to do something you've never done before. Yes. Going deeper within yourself. Acquiring balance within yourself. Stepping out on faith, allowing the universe to guide you and to balance this situation out. Love it, love it, love it. King of Swords. Gather all the facts. Synthesize a logical solution benefiting all. Resistant to pain. Use your intellect to grow and prosper. Pursue your ideals. So yeah, I feel like you are already doing that. You're already moving. We got 2 9s here too, with the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. King, 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 King. 4 Kings, 3 King of Swords, 2 10 of Pentacles. If this is what you're after, I feel like seeking within yourself and creating that relationship within yourself, diving deeper into yourself, is how you unlock the key to get it. You know, how you get the guidance to get there. I feel like you are taking a leap of faith and doing this on your own. I feel like there's something else I need to, that I'm maybe missing about this spread. Underneath the Queen of Swords, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. This could involve someone from your past that you're making this decision about. The King of Cups, and then the Star card underneath. So, for some of you, I don't know, I feel like you are just in a place where you are making decisions that are best for you no matter what. Which is lovely. I don't know what else to say. I feel like this is good stuff, and you are like hella powerful right now. As you dive deeper into yourself, you are just powerful and unstoppable with the Chariot card and all these kings. Either that, or you just a player and you got holes in different area codes. But I feel like this is definitely you taking a leap of faith to just be in your power and be confident and just be you. Unapologetically, Lord. Lovely, Scorpios. I hope that resonated with you and gave you clarity. If it did and you want to let me know in the comments, I would love to hear about it. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can do so down below. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, that information is below as well. And as well as if you want a personal reading, I can send you a link. Just connect with me on Instagram or email me. That's your reading. And I hope that made sense, and I hope it resonates with you and gives you clarity. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.